Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. Not because I don't have a video to upload. Actually, I have a lot of content to upload. I just haven't edited my last video, which was I did all 4 looks using the new Charlotte Tilbury holiday palette. So that will be up hopefully sometime this week. But I wanted to get on here because I know this Sephora sale opens up tomorrow for VIB members, and so I kind of wanted to give you my recommendations. I know you guys are tired of seeing these videos, but I kind of feel like I have some different options and some different things that, you know, I think are worth picking up during the sale. So since we're on the subject of Charlotte Tilbury, I highly recommend you pick up her holiday palette. And her formula is really good, easy to blend. Honestly, I can't say more good things about these holiday palettes she comes out with every year. This is definitely a winner. You got some greens, you got some reds, you've got some pinks, and some neutral tones. I feel like you just have an array of colors in this palette, and it's very user-friendly. So if you have to buy a gift for somebody who you know, doesn't really do makeup that much or is a beginner, Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadows blend themselves. So that's the reason I personally love them, and I highly recommend you pick this up during the sale because you get it at a discounted price. I think it also makes a really good gift for somebody. So that's my first recommendation. And while we're on this little Charlotte train, let's talk about the quad. You guys saw my video on this, using this quad. This is the Cosmic Pearl. First of all, the packaging. I'm filming at night. It's late. It's been a very long couple of weeks, but try my best. So this is Cosmic Pearl. I really love this quad, and I loved it so much that I was actually intrigued to look at the second one in store. And this one is Celestial Pearl. It has that slightly more muted pink. So let me hold them up side by side. So Cosmic Pearl and Celestial Pearl. Obviously I will be doing a separate video on this one. I just my best friend gave me this one for my birthday, so I literally just got it. I haven't even used it. I was just only able to swatch this in store, and the formula on this, guys, is great. I mean, again, it is something so special. And it's such a nice treat for somebody for Christmas if you know that they like Charlotte Tilbury or they like makeup. And so I think this is a great gift. So I recommend these during the sale because these quads are pretty pricey. But honestly, I think out of all the quads that I've bought from Charlotte Tilbury, the ones that have come out this year have been my absolute favorite. And that is even talking about that rose one that came out last year. I love that one. I think these are even better than her Pillow Talk quad, and that's saying a lot. So moving right along, the next item I wanted to recommend is the Laneige what is this called, all-nighter 3-piece set. And this it has one regular slice one regular size of the Laneige mask, and that is in Berry, which I think is like their normal shade. But the reason I love this set is because for the holidays, they came out with a peppermint and a gingerbread. And you guys know I love gingerbread anything for the holidays. So I went ahead and I picked up this set because I use this every night. I love this lip balm. I think it's awesome. And the set is $30. So it's already discounted. Plus you get your additional percentage off. Highly, highly recommend this set for yourself or for somebody. They are really gonna enjoy it. And yes, it smells like gingerbread. I did open it and I did smell it. It smells like gingerbread. And the peppermint one smells like a candy cane. And if you don't want to get the set, I only have my local Sephora. So I know that shipment has been weird with all the stores, but my local Sephora only has the peppermint in the big regular size. I haven't seen the gingerbread in the regular size. So, but they're constantly coming in and out of stock online, so keep an eye out for it if you don't want to purchase a set and you want to purchase them individually. Moving right along, my next recommendation is the Jo Malone Scarlet Poppy fragrance, Cologne Intense. You guys, okay, let me get my fingerprints off the front. That would be nice. I love this fragrance. This is one of my go-to fall fragrances, which is another video I have to upload, are my favorite fall fragrances. You guys, I don't own anything in my collection that smells like this. This is so unique. It has this like warm, powdery kind of scent. And I'm not a huge fan of powdery perfumes. I feel like sometimes it makes my throat a little scratchy. You know what I mean? Like you're dusting powder, like it's a little too powdery, if you know what I mean. But this, I love. They did a really good job with this perfume. And if you haven't picked it up, I highly recommend you do so during the sale, because these Intense, this is their Jo Malone, this is the Intense line, the Jo Malone Intense line. Can't speak today. And their Intense line is more expensive than their regular line. So this one, I got the 1.7 fluid ounce bottle, just because I have quite a large collection of fragrance. And I don't buy big bottles anymore unless it's like my English Pear and Freesia from Jo Malone, as I know that that's like one of my go-to that I wear like basically all year. But other than that, all my fragrances I always try to buy the smallest bottle, and this is the smallest size that this fragrance comes in. It's in the 1.7. So keep that in mind. Amazing. The lasting power, at least on me, so nice. Moving right along, so this video is not 300 years long. I highly recommend the new holiday slip scrunchies that come in these little ornament baubles. Okay, this gave me absolute Halloween fall vibes. I love this. You already get it at a discounted price because it comes in a set, and then you can hang it off the tree. Literally, it's a little ornament, or you can, you know, put it in a little gift basket or whatnot. But I'm gonna tell you something. Whoever you give this as a gift to is gonna love these dang things. I love these scrunchies. They are the best. They're, like I said, I don't get PR, guys. Nobody knows who I am on YouTube, okay? I don't receive anything for free. Not doing any paid promotion. And I'm telling you that there's a reason why YouTubers are raving about these scrunchies. They're just that good. Truly. It's amazing. So they grip your hair They really do have a nice hold like you would any other scrunchie, but they don't dent your hair. And when you slide them off, you don't feel strands of hair that get stuck. You know what I'm talking about. And then you breakage, because that's what happens. Like, you're literally breaking a couple strands every time you take your scrunchie off. No, I will never go back to using regular scrunchies. And every year, I'm gonna be that person that purchases all of the holiday sets from them. So this is such a great deal, and I think it's a great gift. If you know somebody who has not converted, I feel like awesome gift for you to convert them to the dark side. Because I'm telling you, my mother-in-law got one for free because she had ordered one of their face masks. She's a teacher, so she had to wear that to work. And she got one for free. And she was like, these scrunchies are amazing. And so I ended up getting her one of these, just not in this color. I got like a different color. So moving right along, the next thing I want to go ahead and recommend is this Dry Bar Liquid Glass Miracle Smoothing Sealant. So I'm halfway through this bottle. This has helped me tremendously with frizz. And so not only does it last through 3 washes, so it's not like you have to spray it in your hair every time you wash your hair. You obviously you wait 3 washes and then you spray this into your damp hair and just let it dry. But it also has it protects a UV protectant in it as well that protects up to 450 Fahrenheit or 232 Celsius of heat. And it's a 6.4 fluid ounce bottle. This I spray in my hair and it works like a charm. I've really noticed a difference in the reduction of frizz. It doesn't weigh my hair down, which is a big problem for me because I have oily hair already. So I struggle with that. And it doesn't do that. It smells really nice. And like I said, I've been using this for about, I would say 5 months. I really like it. And I love that it's a spray that does kind of more than one thing. So I don't have to go in with a heat protectant spray after I use this. I don't know why people don't talk about this more often, and I'm not sure if it's because they don't use the product. I actually picked this product up from Ulta because it happened to be like on one of their like 21 days of beauty where it was like 50% off, and I'm like, oh, let me give that a try. I've always been curious. You guys, I'm gonna be restocking on this. So I highly recommend this product. So underrated if you deal with like frizz and or like, I live in Florida, so there's a lot of humidity, and the humidity besides frizz, it also like makes your hair have like texture, like weird texture. This has helped kind of smooth things out, and you can really tell when you style your hair, which is what I use this for. I usually use this before I style my hair, whether it's I'm applying a curling cream to my hair to leave it natural, or I'm gonna apply heat to my hair. So highly recommend. And the last and final product I wanted to go ahead and recommend are the Guerlain Holiday Meteorites. These are the gold pearls, you guys. So this thing, no, I'm not gonna lie, this tin, okay, lasts me like about 2 years. Don't be alarmed, try not to spill them. But I think it's a really beautiful finishing powder. So if you try to, like if I try to swatch this on my finger, it's probably gonna you're probably gonna see like a lot of like shimmering glitters. It's scented. It has that beautiful Guerlain like violet scent. So if you're not into like fragrance in your makeup, then this is not gonna be for you. Don't be alarmed when you open it and you see how like glittery and like shiny it is, because it can look like a highlight. And you can definitely use it as a highlight if you want to, if you like dig your finger in there. But really, if you go in with like a Real Techniques light powdery brush, it picks up a very minimal amount, as it gives you this very subtle yet elegant pearl look to the face, where even though you're out of the sun, it doesn't look, you don't look like a disco ball. It just, I don't know, it looks very skin-like. It works so well with all kinds of makeup. Cream, powder. Sometimes I mix cream and powder makeup. I have never had a problem using my meteorites, and they last forever, because those pearls, you literally just swirl your brush in there, and those pearls, I don't know, it's like, I promise you, I used mine for 2 years before it actually ran out, and I would use it every day. I do my makeup every day, and I just love the finish that it would give my face. And people will ask me all the time, like, oh, you look, you know, your complexion looks radiant. And it was this, it was what I was applying, because I usually wear like powder foundation, more matte like foundations, because I have combination oily skin, and so I don't want anything that's gonna make me look dewy. But I do like some radiance, just not in my T-zone. So I don't apply my meteorites on my T-zone. I'll just buff it in, you know, on my forehead and like my cheeks and stuff like that. But I stay away from this area, and it works great. So I highly recommend the holiday ones, just because it's so pretty. You can, I mean, you can get their regular ones. They have light, medium, and deep, I think it is. So you can get any of the ones from the regular line, but it's the holidays, so you might as well get their limited edition one, because I think the color is so pretty, and the tin packaging is actually different than their like regular line, like the colors, you know. Also highly recommend the Natasha Denona Retro Palette. I know everybody loves it, but there's a reason why everybody loves it, just like the Glam Palette. If you don't have the Glam Palette, pick that one up. But this, I know it's boring. I know it's like not earth-shattering by any means, but these are colors that I don't have to think. I just can wear and go, and they're beautiful. Like, I love that there is a nice balance between matte and shimmer shades in here. I really don't like palettes that have way too many shimmer shades, and I'm excluding the Charlotte Tilbury Holiday palette, because these shimmers are not like the Natasha Denona shimmers. This is more like a satin finish. And they come off a lot softer than what they look like in the pan. Natasha Denona's eyeshadows are super pigmented, and her shimmer shades, you're gonna see them from outer space, okay? But I really love this palette. I think it's perfect for the holidays and the fall season. This and the Glam Palette, I mean, she nailed it with these. These are the 3 palettes I own from her. So this is the Glam Palette. So if you want a cool tone palette, and the reason I picked this palette up is because I don't have a cool tone palette. This is the only cool tone palette I own in my collection, and this palette actually surprised me. I ended up liking it a lot more than I thought I would. So I highly recommend. Now, if you are somebody who lives and dies for fall, like I do, I'm gonna have to recommend her bronze palette. So these are the 3 palettes I own from her. I love this palette as well. These shades, super easy to use, speaks to my soul, but this palette does have a lot more shimmers than the retro. The retro has a lot more mattes than the other two, than the Glam and the Bronze palette. So, but fall, this is what I take out during fall. I love it. I love it. Now let's move on to a couple things I picked up from the sale. There is a couple items that I haven't received because I actually had to order them because they weren't available in store. It happened to be like an online exclusive. So the first item I picked up was the Bobbi Brown Time to Prime Vitamin Enriched Face Base Duo. So it's it retails for $64 and it's a $128 value, which means basically that you're buying one and getting one free. I actually got a sample of this through Nordstrom, and during the Nordstrom sale, I actually missed out on this gift set, and it sold out and it never came back. And this was actually the same gift set that Nordstrom had, so I was shocked at Sephora it even came to Sephora. But this was one that I had to order online because I had to order online because stores hadn't even received it yet. So it's like you get 2 full size of these. Guys, this smells like citrus. It's delicious. This moisturizer will last you forever, but it also primes your skin and it's light. It dries super quick. It doesn't leave your face greasy or anything. You're gonna love this. So highly, 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 highly recommend this moisturizer. But yeah, this is one of the things I picked up during the sale. Next item that I picked up during the sale, you're not gonna believe it, but I did pick up the Natasha Denona Mini Star palette. And the reason I picked up this palette was because of this particular shade right here. I fell in love with it. I can't tell you. And then this rose gold right here. I saw swatches on this on Instagram. I blame Instagram. That's who I blame, Instagram. So I had to get my hands on this one while the sale was going on. And I was able to get my hands on the new Natasha Denona Glam Face Palette in Light. I had to pick it up in store because it wasn't available online the day that I was allowed to shop. And let me just show you what this looks like on the inside. This is, I don't know if she's ever done this concept before, because again, I'm new to the Natasha Denona game. But this is gorgeous. I can't wait to try this. I love how you have everything in one place. And I love that she came out with 2, light and dark, because I feel like these shades are much easier for me to use than most of the shades she has in most of her palettes. I feel like most of her palettes have very high pigmentation and they're very deep, and I have to always use a light hand. So I feel like I may not have to be as careful with this palette, which I enjoy, because I feel like this is going to be something that I can use every day for work. And that early in the morning, I do my makeup at like 6 a.m. sometimes. Now that I'm working from home, it's a little bit later. But yeah, when I had to be at the office at like 6 a.m. because I work 12-hour shifts, when you're doing your makeup that early, you're just not gonna I'm not gonna do it. No, not gonna sit there and think about it. It's not gonna happen. The two things that haven't arrived in the mail that I had to order was, I did order a small bottle. It's the 1 fluid ounce, I think, of the Tom Ford Lost Cherry perfume. I've gone into the store and sprayed it on myself 3 different times. I really love the cherry licorice smell of that perfume, and on me it lasts. So I did pick that up during the sale. Plus I got a gift card for my birthday that I applied to buy the perfume. So what I paid for that perfume, I think it was like 80 or like 90 bucks, which is practically like, which is amazing because that perfume, that 1 ounce bottle is like $216. Yeah, which is why I've never purchased it. And then the other item I purchased that hasn't arrived because it's also like, this one was an online exclusive. You guys know I love the L'Occitane hand creams. So they have a 10 Days of Christmas set. And that was not offered in store. For some reason, that's an online exclusive as well. Don't ask me why. So I ordered that, but I haven't received it. And so it has 1 row of all their holiday scents, and then the second row has more of their like permanent smells, like the rose, the original scent, the almond, the lavender. So I had to pick that up because I wear hand cream every day. I have really dry hands, so I know it's something that I'm gonna use, and I love it when they come out with their holiday set because it's already at a discounted price, and then I get to use my Sephora discount on it as well. So that is the only thing I picked up from the sale this year. I did not go crazy because honestly, there has been so many like re-promo launches and just things that haven't spoken to me really this holiday season is the best way that I can describe it. So I've skipped out on a lot of launches because it's just things that I already have. When you have a larger makeup collection, you have to start being selective. Otherwise, you end up buying a lot of the same thing. And that's what I have. I try to avoid as much as possible. So these are the only things that I decided to pick up from the sale this year. Let me know what are your must-haves and what you decided to pick up this year. I may pick up the Bitter Peach 1 fluid ounce from Tom Ford. I'm still thinking about that. I really love that scent. Those 2 scents, I love them, but I've never bought them because they've always been just, you know, they're out there. The price is like really high. But I've gone in the store, I sprayed it 3 times. I love the dry down. I love how long it lasts. I love the whole color, like not color story, but like, you know, the smell story to both of those fragrances. And I know that a lot of people are very disappointed with the Lost Cherry because they say that it doesn't last on them. So I was personally very shocked when I sprayed it on 3 different occasions and I smelled it on myself all day. So I guess I got lucky in that sense, which is unusual because usually the pH of my skin, you know, is pretty rebellious. All right, you guys, I'm gonna stop rambling. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Bye.